Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Pain might have confirmed the half anniversary or when exactly Zonji and Domain Gojo alongside the JJK Zero rerun with Miguel will come out. Okay, and this is something that I've been seeing going around, and the fan Discord actually made a ping about it. I'm like, "Look, what is this ping?" And then I check it out, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So this memory quest is gonna be here a while, right? And I haven't really touched it yet. I did my summons, like it was an hour and a half of summoning, and I'm like, I'm sick of this. I'm going back to bed, and I did, and I slept extremely well, by the way. Let me know how your pulls went down below. Also, would love to hear if you got lucky or not. Heard a lot of people get it on the free multi. So what's important is the event period right here. Now you might be like, oh, this is like kind of insignificant. The thing is though, if we go over to JP, on JP, this came out. Sorry. This came out. Does that have the same? Wow, it really had the same time frame. Huh, I didn't know that. So this came out, okay. This is the memory quest. So memory quests, I think in general, just last longer. I mean, shit, when I started playing JP, which was probably around November, it was still there, right? This shit was there. Obviously, I know it's still going to be here a while. Like, it's going to be here for about 4 months. Like, all of February, all of March, all of April. 3 months, 3-ish months. So I just want to take this date in. End date for this was the 21st of November. So now we could also head in to the fan Discord and kind of see what they're cooking up. Demi is saying, well, I think it's, I don't know this person's name. I just know it's a Kusakabe fan. But they made this theory. She made this theory. And Demi just posted it. So while this might not be exactly worthy of news, I think it's important to inform everyone as much as we can. The hidden inventory memory quest lasts until May 1st, 1 a.m. Now, another thing about this date is usually from 1 to 3 a.m. is usually when they have their updates, at least in my time zone. On JP, the day after this event ended was when anniversary celebration began with Zonji, then afterwards Domain Gojo, and Sukuna isn't part of it, but you know, we could kind of count them. Also, remember, with JJK Zero was also a huge part of it in between Sukuna and Domain Gojo. So we can assume that these characters would follow soon after this date. Please make sure you're keeping your crystals cubes in check. So we could just look at it, right? This ends the 21st, and then guess what was on the 21st on JP? That's right, the story event, the new skin feature, the event marathon, first year ANNI bonus, free 3K gift, enhancement level 7 got added, the free AP recharge, amazing stuff, increased max player rank, friend invitation reset, which would be great to get on global, and then also this being Zonji. So yeah, I think there's actually a very high chance for this. Now you might be also thinking that's not possible, but guys, when did the game come out? That's right, November 7th. So 6 months after November 7th is May 30th. Really? It's that late? Oh, sorry, after November 7th. I was a bit confused. So if we do that, it would be May 7th. Now, sure, it's not exactly 6 months, but they never have to be to the date, right? 6 months after, 2024, pause. That would be, nope, oh my God, there we go. One sec. It would be around May 9th, right? That is exactly 6 months after. So anything in that time range is when we'd get the half anniversary. Now we're going about 2 times as quick. Sometimes we might speed up 2.1 times quicker. Sometimes it'll be 1.8 times quicker. Sometimes 1.9. So when you kind of average it out, it's going to leave you to about 2 times quicker than what the JP version was going. All right. And that would plot you exactly when this memory quest would end. Okay. This memory quest is ending May 1st. So I just want to put it out there that May 1st, there is a high chance, or May 1st, May 2nd, there is a high chance that is exactly when we get the half anniversary. Now, there is also the possibility that Global just doesn't have the foresight and they just programmed it for the same amount of days that JP had. Sure, that's for sure possible. But I think it is a pretty likely chance that this is when it's going to be coming out, the half anniversary, which was the first anniversary on JP. Something else to note is that it's not the same amount of days, because it was from May 21st to November 21st on JP, but they actually programmed it for a different amount of days, being being 99 days for global, which even if you multiply this by 2, it just doesn't add up. So I really think that, considering it's not the same amount of days, they had to have done it with some intention in mind for that to be the half anniversary for global. Okay, so remember, for half Annie, we're gonna have, for these units, we're going to have pity transfer. We're gonna have the standard update. It's a very nice standard update. It's everyone who was on the paid banner that just came out, and this is it, right? This is a very, very nice standard update. I really like the system because of how free standard tickets are. Like, for hidden inventory, they're literally giving out 70, right? That's 70 extra chances at getting any of these units, and also Shoko's recollection bid, which is goated. Okay, so a lot of people are not going to go for Zonji because they have Tinjo, which is very fair. Okay, some people are skipping and they're like, yeah, I mean, I need a yellow DPS, but it's better to wait for Zonji because there's going to be pity transfer and this the banner update, right? So Zonji is, for the most people, out of the list. But then there's Domain Gojo. So you should actually be able to get, even if you summon on Tinjo and you did get lucky, not counting if you have to continue summoning for the next month. But if you did get lucky, you could stop day 1. You should be able, if you save your cubes, to get Domain Gojo almost guaranteed when he comes out, right? But you can't just summon on random banners and then blame the game. We could call the game bad, but at that point, once you start summoning on random ass banners, I think that's when we kind of lose the narrative a bit, right? But for sure, the game just sucks in giving cubes, bro. It's actually, I don't get why daily cubes is literally 40, bro. 40 cubes daily. That's the lowest I've seen in any gacha. Just had to do a little quick roast session. But remember, it's not just going to be Domain Gojo and all that stuff. We're going to get the buffs for Ghetto, so if that interests you, maybe you're going to want to get Ghetto. And then also Yuta's going to come back with his buffs, and then we're going to get the GOAT, Miguel. And this should be around the time when tower update's also going to happen. Maybe they're going to do it earlier. We'll have to see. And then it leads us, of course, into Sukuna, which probably will be end of May, beginning June. At this point in time, that's when it should be. So I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about that, kind of bring this to your attention. Could this be nothing? I want to make sure you understand. It could be nothing, or it could be the exact date that the half anniversary starts for Zonji and Domain Gojo, because I am 99% sure that the half anniversary is going to be Zonji, Domain Gojo, and then the JJK 0 rerun. Alright, I just want to make sure that's known. Alright. With all that said and done, let me know your summon plan for the future. I'm going to make an updated one next OP unit we get. Okay. I always like to do it when we get OP units. Maybe I'll just do an overall unit list. And that's kind of going to be it, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. I really hope your summons went well if you did summon. But if they didn't go well, if your summons did not go well, you got unlucky, it furthers my agenda of only summoning when there's pity transfer. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye.